Hello, my dear Virgo. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between August 16 and August 31st, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So, I will do a shorter mid-month reading after many requested it, but I tried with Libra and I was not so successful, sorry. But I guess the message that wants to come true wants to come true. So, but I now will use the Mary L. Tarot by Mary White. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I call the divine with love and light. Okay. Quick. And I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And I call the six elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I also want to take the chance to tell you about Mercury moving retrograde in Virgo since August 14. We will have a solar eclipse and new moon in Leo August 21st. Also Mars is in Leo. Sun and moon moves into Virgo August 22nd. So it's time for your birthdays. And Venus moves from Cancer to Leo on the 26th of August. Actually, today when I'm doing this reading, Venus is moving from Gemini to Cancer because I'm doing it the August 1st. And what do we have more? And it will join there with Mars. So both Mars and Venus will be in Leo. And all the slow-going planets are moving retrograde. Except for Jupiter that is moving direct in Libra. So Saturn is moving retrograde in Sagittarius, Uranus is moving retrograde in Aries, Neptune is moving retrograde in Pisces, and Pluto is moving retrograde in Capricorn. And for you, Virgo, Mercury is moving retrograde, opposing Neptune, moving retrograde in Pisces. So after new moon in Leo, the 21st, and moon moves through the 22nd to 23rd of August, and sun moves into Virgo the 22nd of August, the day after the solar eclipse in Leo, and sun and Mercury will triangle Uranus retrograde in Aries. Sun also opposing Neptune, that's retrograde in Pisces. Yeah, okay, so that was all. And I will just fix this. I will use the Druid Craft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Carr-Gom, illustrated by Will Worthington, to use as a past life oracle card or as like your past. And then I will use also the Oracle of Vision by Ciro Marchetti to do your future, some oracle cards for the future. And this is the Mary L. Tarot by Mary White. So many is asking, so I'm trying to make this clear for you. So the first card for you, Virgo, is the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is, okay, of course, Leo. And that might be a Leo energy in your life. It might be any fire sign in your life, but it might also be you that's very determined and strong and like big-hearted, and you have gotten your spirit mission, so you know what to do. You feel very sure of yourself with the King of Wands. It's like you have the whole universe inside of you and also in your eyes. So it's very it's very beautiful. And the flower of life kind of in your forehead, it's not that symbol, it's not really, but so this with having your whole universe inside of you is making you feel a lot of self-respect. I think you have come to a point where you love yourself and you respect yourself and you feel that you are really worthy, and you also might not be so scared of your strength anymore. You know how to use it and to use it in the right time. So the King of Wands is someone being very attractive, like attracting a lot of beautiful things into their lives, and also being like loving beauty and loving beautiful connection amongst people. It's like this really good king that's making their kingdom or their universe blossom year after year. So really listen to your inside universe, your biochemical feedback, and also your pain and everything. Listen to the prayers of your own body. Be the god of your own inner universe. The entrance to you, to finding yourself, is through your body, but it's like you have a responsibility to take care of your inside universe. And the next card here is the Knight of Discs. So some of you Virgo has been dealing with multiple people, fire sign and an earth sign. Knight of Disc is usually Taurus, can be Capricorn and Virgo. It's probably you, both of those cards. But sometimes when you have these archetypes within you, you also mirror them in your outside world as persons showing up. So some of you might be dealing with both fire and earth. But probably this is you being very determined with your dreams, with what you want to have in your life, and feeling like you can create whatever you want, and also having this Knight of Discs energy, like the bravery and also the patience to make things happen, planning for the long haul. This boy is dreaming about his future, and he's riding a white tiger. So it's like having very pure and clear visions about what you want to create, and therefore trusting yourself. It's like something being built for the long haul. It's like you have it's like you're building for the future in a very beautiful way. And it's this connection with the tree as well. So it's the tree of life, it's family, it's ancestors, and the tiger has this blue, it's something blue here. Blue is for hope. It's like you have this hope, but it's very grounded. It's like you have this hope, but you're not over the moon with it. You are not in anxiety or anticipation. You have a lot of patience, feeling like, well, whenever I get there, I will get there. But this is my plan, and this is what I will work towards. And whatever comes to me, I will invite it in. So it's very stable. It's like very mature as well. So it's looking good for you, Virgo. And the next card here is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is a doorway, and a doorway is like a passage, a rite of passage. The Two of Wands is like the time is standing still, and that might be why you need to have tolerance and patience, because it's like time is standing still. Maybe you're waiting for someone else or something else to mature, because you yourself look mature and ripe enough, but maybe you're waiting for someone to come to the same level as you, or some event like the planets needs to move, time need to develop, time need to unfold for you to get to this doorway, whatever it is that you want. It's not really ready yet. It's like you're waiting, and while you're waiting, you can really get to know yourself, because this waiting, if you will get into anticipation, you can really feel those feelings and work with it. So you can use this time of waiting to something fertile. You might be waiting for someone to contact you, or to grow up, or for an offer to come in, or for you have been manifesting a lot here, like really manifesting, trying to envision your future and feeling inside yourself what it is that you want to have, but now also you need to to wait for something. The water needs to run underneath the bridge. Things needs to be like in the right place. You're waiting for something to being put in its right place. Okay, so this is in the now, and here we have a Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords comes underneath the King of Wands. So you might be waiting for someone. Maybe there's someone that doesn't communicate with you, or you refuses to communicate with someone. It's also this with the universe aspect. Four of Swords can sometimes be like too much thinking, and that you need to rest from your thinking. You need to start to meditate and feel your body. So to feel your body and feel your own inner universe is a perfect way to solve any restlessness that you might have, or maybe you feel a little bit depression because things are not moving as hasty. Maybe you are in a little bit of anticipation. To hold back the King of Wands with the Four of Swords, it can be very destructive. So it's probably two people. This one is very sure, and then you have an aspect that's not sure, that's not mature, that's not ready. Four of Swords is it might be that the person needs to, download things that you already know everything about, but they need to download it, they need to understand it, they need to see it from different angles, sleep on it, and kind of metamorphoses it, digest it. It needs to happen a lot of things here, and in rest and peace and quiet. So for some of you, you will become in anticipation because you have both the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords blocking your beautiful energy. And I guess that it's also for you. Maybe you need to not be so hasty and running all the time. For you, it might be that the days are like they are very long, and when you check back in your calendar, it has been just 4 days since you talk with a certain someone, or since you have been waiting for an offer to come in, maybe with work or something, and it was 4 days, but for you it felt like 4 years, because you have this rushing energy. You have so much, everything is kind of ready, and it's so you're like a racehorse in the starting box, like in the race box. I don't know what the name in English, but the box anyway before you start the race. and this is building up anticipation. And here in the past you didn't have this anticipation, but here you get a little bit restless, but just feel this restless energy and being in it, because it might be a doorway for you, a pathway for you to get even deeper into meditation, getting even deeper answers, even deeper knowledge, even greater visions. So use this to rest. Use this not to be in anticipation and waiting. Whenever you feel this anticipation and waiting, and you wait for something to happen, go and meditate. And feel on this feeling. It might be like a ball inside of you somewhere, and feel on this feeling, and go into also any pain that might be in your body, so you will be able to be really ready when the race is going to happen, and you haven't like blow off all steam with galloping in the starting box here, because there's something important going to happen, but you just need to wait. And here, really central, we have the Empress. So I think you are waiting for some kind of connection, some kind of abundance, some kind of beautiful love happening, or maybe you want to get pregnant, or you want something new in your life, maybe a new lover, or maybe you want like start a new job, or it's something that's very, very abundant. And it's like you are being this stargate, this universe, just waiting for birthing forth the new. So there might be like this time of waiting. It's like a pregnancy. Something needs to mature. Maybe something within you, or something within this job that you're waiting for, or the partner that you might be like. With Two of Wands, Four of Swords, it's likely that there's some kind of rift between in a partnership, friendship, lover, family, something that's where people are not really speaking and trying to show off like they don't care about each other, but really they do. So with the Knight of Disc and the Empress, Venus, there's something new that wants to be birthed forth, and it's really central here in your reading. So something new is coming, and it's just needed this time of pregnancy. So if you're waiting for someone that might be like slow going and stupid, or dull, or they are, no, it's just not coming, it's not hitting off for you because you are waiting for other people. They need to mature. They are not at your level. You know everything. They need to get into the know, and then they can connect with you, and there can be abundance. Okay. So the next card here is the Moon. So the Moon is a card of deep knowing, deep illusions, and it's it's very good because it comes underneath the Two of Wands and after the Four of Swords here, and the moon phases, the moon cycles. So something might not be like exactly as you planned, but it will be exactly what you need, because it's something that the divine and your subconscious has been calculating that this thing is what you need to face. So when the thing comes that you have been waiting for, it might not be like what you dreamt of, or it might actually come as a test that you need to see a scam for what it is, see a person for what it is, not be so trusting and outgiving, but actually trusting your own instinct and yourself more than you trust other people around you, because this is really about going inwardly, about being in your self-respect. If you have seen this turkey, their sound and everything, it's very like a dinosaur, and they are a bit intimidating. So I think it's your own self-respect. It's like something really old, like an old dragon needs to wake up, and it needs to be waken up by opposition. So things are going to happen. People are going to try to fool you or sneak around with something, or they are not going to be what they are telling you that they are. And you are going to have to use your keen instinct to see this, and not being upset with it, not taking it personally, but doing what you need to do in this situation. Very grounded, very mature, rise above this. Don't be like, oh, someone is doing something, oh, my boyfriend is sneaking out behind my back. Well, if you are thinking that he does this, and you are really sure, confront him. If you see that he's lying, leave this person, and do it with calm and maturity, and say, okay, so I think I'm sharing you with someone and I don't want to, so I'm sorry. I'm going to connect with someone that's actually free. So it might be like this. You need to, because this is going to be very dramatic feelings. So feel those dramatic feelings, but don't act dramatic. Try to communicate everything that wants to come through, but in a very subtle and mature and adult way, because this is the kind of the test, okay, for you to not be so fearful of other people and lacking control and losing control and things like this. You need to be okay with that you don't have control over other people. The thing that you have control over is you. And that's why you might be like, but you will use this old dinosaur dragon energy to kind of being okay with it, and going about with your own business. Like, okay, so I thought that this was a beautiful connection, but it showed to be something else, something more deceptive. So you just deal with it. Whatever curveball the divine is sending you, or other people are sending you, you're dealing with it, and you're not destroying your life on account of it. And that's the test. So you have been building up very strong to be able to face this test. It's like going through an enchanted forest and needing to see things for what they really are. It might be a boss at work as well. If you're finding you get the dream job here, and then everyone around you on this workplace are not supportive, or they are actually making this work into a nightmare, and then you need to say, well, no, this is not it. It's kind of the law of repulsion here. You need to say no to things that you actually don't want, and you need to trust your instincts. That's really, really important. Don't think that it might be also that you are being given like this most beautiful love relationship, and you don't feel the love. And you're thinking that there's something wrong with you, but it's not. Your subconscious have been calculating something that you need to see, or you just need to take it into, like, trusting it like truth, trusting your own instincts and thinking like, okay, so this is it. I'm aligning with yourself, going wherever you need to go, trusting yourself to actually take the right decision. So don't be like back and forth. Be very like, okay, this is how I feel. This is how it's going to be. And this is going to help you tremendously to actually heal like a past life pain. So it's something being built here just for you. It's like a drama being fixed just for you. You are going to feel like, well, this was unpleasant, but it's everyone has, like every of your like angels and guardian angels and everyone, your ancestors has been working on making this happen for you. So you will be able to use your own keen instinct, determined and situation, and take a decision and trust yourself and show yourself worthy and heal old karmas, heal all wounds, all traumas, things like this, just by taking another action and being very cool with it. You need to be very cool with it. If you don't feel cool, fake it till you make it. You will be cool. Because why I'm saying that you need to be cool is that I want you to be able to take the message and the warning from the feelings, but not getting like all upset with it. Like, don't mind whatever happens. Don't take life so serious. It's a game, and play it well, and you will have a happy life. So this is a test, and if you are making it happy, beautiful things will come to you. So that's why I'm so keen with you trusting yourself here. Okay, so that was in the now, and here is your future. So the first card here is Six of Wands. So victory for you. Okay, victory. You will win this. You will be able to go through this. It's like a portal. It's like a spear here as well. So you have both this Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. So this is you. You came through this enchanted forest like a victorious person. You are not being fooled by anything or anyone anymore. You're trusting yourself. Now all your aspects is in order. You have kind of tested out your warning system. You have tested out your intuition. You have tested out your keen instinct. You have tested out your mind to be able to calculate things in a beautiful way. And here we have the dragon, and you are kind of petting it. So you have risen your own strength from the deep unconscious, and you have been building up this energy, and now you're so strong. No one can touch you anymore. This is really the way of the hero. And it's like you're being a peaceful warrior, because I feel that it's very good that you're not dramatic and not like a vendetta. It's just that you are not going to put up with it because you have more important things to do. You want to be with people that's supporting you. And when anyone turn out not to be supporting you, but actually being kind of saying that you're your friend, but acting like your enemy, then they are not for you, and you are going to walk out of there with your head held high. But maybe hell. Maybe you are going to feel like you are like picking up strength from hell. So you might feel like you have a devil on your shoulder, but it's just there to protect you. You can need it when it's actually really needed. You don't have to put a lot of drama in your relationships or in your life. Just feel this victory. It's very beautiful. You being victorious, Virgo. So the next card here is the Magician. So now you are in tune. You have the King of Wands now together with the Magician. So now you're on top of the game. You know you are not going to be played by it anymore. You are going to play the game, and it's going to play in your favor. You're not going to manipulate people, but whenever you meet a manipulator, you are going to be able to detect them. And this is like you being ready to really attract something beautiful in your life. Not half truths and people like half being your friend, half being your enemy, but the real deal, like people acting true and real. White magic for you. You have gone through this portal, and now you're ready for white magic, because you can determine black from white. You can see truth from lie. You can see love from hate. You have gotten like the keen eye here, and it's true 8. It's true like something that you have been working on like for eternity, and now you can walk on water. Walk on water means walking on your emotion. You can feel them, but you don't have to be them. You take the warning signals from your emotions, or also the love, like, okay, I love this person, but because you love a person or you're really interested in them doesn't mean you have to live with them. You're just taking the information. It's just going to be one part of you. It's not going to rule your whole life. as also your thoughts are not going to rule your whole life, or your past is not going to determine your future. Everything is kind of brand new. It's starting with a new, it's a one. A victory and a new beginning for my dear Virgo. And something new is being born here. A magician is being born. It's like Horus. Horus has wings. I did the Libra reading. There was the snake, and now it's kind of the wings. What I'm feeling here. So that's making the dragon. So Virgo and Libra, you are following each other in the timeline. So it's important signs working together. The next card here is the Seven of Wands. So again, it's just emphasizing your victory. This is the white horse of the chariot, or the white wolf, the kind of that has this glittering white fur and like leading the troops, being so honest, so pure, so high, with high moral standards, and it's like a real hero. And you have both the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands together with the Magician, and King of Wands, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands. So this is like when you say no to something or you say yes to something, you do so from your whole being. So you do so from your soul, and therefore you are going to walk in really high standard. It's almost like you're becoming a knight or something, like you're being knighted through this moon here, when you're actually being able to see through deception. You are almost going to be like you're really going to evolve. I'm feeling like you're getting a halo, like becoming a saint or something. So that's really good. It's really good energy. And I'm reading for Virgo here, but for some of you that's cross-watching, you might feel that the Virgo is the one that putting in the brakes and you have been doing all this. And yes, then the message is for you. It's sometimes everything is reversed. We are yin and yang. So most of the people that's a little bit behind, they are not really into Taurus or astrology, sorry, or into the spirit, or they are just human beings in a body. They don't know more than that, so they are not going to look at this. So the message is going to be for those who are more awake, and this is someone being really awake, Virgo. So I'm going to take a card from for the past from the Druid Craft Tarot by Philip and Stephanie Cargom, and illustrated by Will Worthington. It's a new deck. You can see it. It's very much more slippery than the Mary L Tarot. So it might not jump a card. I might just need to divide the deck because it's very like this slippery. Okay, so we can do it like this as well. We have the Hangman in the past. This is a very it's a very fertile symbol. We can see his fellows there in the center, and it's a tree, and it's also the harvest here. So someone has been having a hard time with making a harvest, and it was because something needed to be done first. So you have been put through a lot of tests, Virgo, so you would be able to make this harvest in the end. So it's going to be very fertile for you. It's this test is crucial. It's important. It's just not, you can't just skip a step and be into your beautiful future. You need to know everything to create your beautiful future. If you know just half of what you need to create to make this harvest fall through, or not fall through, but being harvested, then you won't be able to do this. So you need to have the skill, and whatever have happened to you that delayed you in some way was actually there to make you skilled enough to be able to build this beautiful future. So the Hangman is sacrifice. You needed to sacrifice time, probably, to waste time in some unfertile situation to actually become fertile yourself. To actually, this is the Hangman, so it's number 12. 1 + 2 is 3, the Empress. So you really needed this spiritual awakening, these hard tests, this being put through to hardship to get some kind of knowledge that was crucial for you creating this beautiful future of yours that's coming. So very good. And I will use the Oracle of Visions to encounter your future. So the future for Virgo. And we have here this card, okay, and it's number 24. It's about you have had a plan for a long time and you want to catch a butterfly. It's like you want to catch a beautiful future of yours, but it might have needed to get through some metamorphosis before it came here. And you see the cat, it's a little bit like your dragon being awakened, but here it's very domesticated. It's what people can tolerate. Sometimes you need to become a pussycat instead of like the fierce dragon, keeping yourself in chess, so to speak, to be able to lure someone in. So this is what I'm feeling, so I just need to go with it. It's like you have had patience with someone that weren't not really mature, and you yourself matured due to this your plan. And now your plan is much more it's much more closer to fruition, because you have gotten the knowledge to be a good teacher. This is what I'm feeling for you, that you have been a teacher and to teach someone. This might be letting someone free as well, so they can teach themselves. Maybe you are tired of being the teacher and you let someone free to get the knowledge that was needed. And if they return to you, that's fine. Then you have more to learn. And if they want, the game is done and a new game will begin. But for some of you, there will be a return, but it will be deceptive. So remember to use your keen instinct, to not be deceived by a long sought for return that actually not going to give you what you want. It's just a test. Okay, so my dear Virgo, I hope this helped. Thank you for sharing this journey with me, and I hope to see you again in the beginning of September. Take care of this. It's a big eclipse cycle going on, so take care of this time. Meditate a lot. Be in your body a lot. Rest from thoughts. Drink a lot of water. Eat good foods. Think positive. Look at beautiful humoristic movies of beautiful things happening. That will put you in the good mood for this new beginning. This you coming out of the start box like a victorious person, like you are going to make it into the future. There's going to be a very fertile circle for Virgo in the future. Okay, so take care and bye bye.